Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the show. Whoa!
Wow.
Sorry.
It's okay.
How's everybody doing today? Welcome to the Saturday show. I just want to point something out.
Just point it.
Hold on. Your stream's at the same time as Barvid's. Okay, let's get this right. His is at the same time as ours, because ours is every Saturday at 6 o'clock now for like the last 3 years.
Yeah.
So that would mean that he's doing it at the same time we are,
Exactly.
not the other way around. But either way, he's a good guy. I like your show. So if you'd rather watch his, by all means, I will not be offended. Neither will Fernando. But if you decide to stay, thank you for staying.
Oh yeah.
What's up, everybody? El Fuego checking in from Seattle.
What's up?
What's up? Hi, guys. Yo. Evening, Northern Indiana checking in. Hello from Vermont. What's up, Dean and Fernando from KY,
Kentucky?
Yeah, I was just thinking KY.
Yeah, KY.
Here.
KY sounds good.
I mean, with that temperature, you kind of need that. You probably know, but Pack finally released the Ford BO AP. Yep. So you're correct. That is, we got in on it real early.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we have 4 of them in stock. It is Amp Pro AP4 FD31. I believe you're correct. Honestly, I haven't even looked at it yet. We've been so busy, and then of course we were out. I need to walk over there and grab one, and then we can take a look at it and see.
AP4.
Yeah, one of the nice things about that particular piece is that, like other products where you can pull the amplifier out, this is going to be the first pack piece where you are removing the BO amplifier. When they started looking at the ability to make this, they were like, because all amp pros, you keep the factory amp in, and they're like, yeah, that ain't gonna happen with this one. It was way too difficult, and they needed to get the piece out. So which there again, I'm fine with, because I don't think there's ever, out of the BO systems that we've added just a sub to, I mean, there's probably only been like 2. Everyone is just a full upgrade. So Santa Clarita. Yeah.
Santa Clarita. Yeah, California.
Hey, from Tennessee.
What's up?
Massachusetts checking in with 23. Isn't it getting warmer? I mean, come on, guys. Like, yeah. I mean, Hi-Fi Vega was telling me I had a snow day. That's ridiculous. Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ha. Hey, guys. Hello. What's up, Biscuit? Biscuit,
hey, buddy,
checking in.
what's up?
I feel like I just saw you. Are you going to Master Tech Expo? Are they going?
I don't think so.
I don't think they're going either.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. Let us know.
Ask them.
That's coming up next week, which is why the channel has sucked this week. And hopefully we'll get some time next week, but I'm not really looking for it. Interesting story in Rockford Fosgate. I'm close to Patrick Industries. Yeah, it is, and I'm excited about it because hopefully now we'll get some of the products we've been waiting for. Hey, Illinois, what's up, North Carolina? How's everybody doing this Saturday? Atlanta checking in. Cad Bain, nice. Canada. Just finished shoveling the driveway. Yeah, right. That's insane. Hola, amigos.
Hey.
Hi, from North Carolina.
What's up?
Ooh, Dark Side of the Moon. Just finished shoveling. I know, the only thing you can put a rainbow on, but yeah. Anyways, how well does DSP work when strapping amps? Why would it matter? I mean, it's an output. It feeds anything there is to feed it to, so I don't see why it would matter. I mean, you have a sub signal coming out. Going into the first amplifier or the amplifier chain, as it were. If you're trying to, I mean, I don't think I would use delay. That would probably not work out, just mainly because all the subwoofers are going to be weird anyway. So, but yeah, I don't think it should have a problem. I mean, I don't think KY can come in handy when trying to get the zero gauge through the firewall rubber grommets. This is true. This is true. Fernando.
What's up, man?
Hello from Fort Worth, Texas, live from TCU versus Texas. Nice basketball game. Yeah. Pay attention. You never know when that ball's going to come flying at your head. Unless you're up in the nosebleeds, in which case you're good. Hey, guys, I'm putting a DSR1 in a charger. Will I be able to use the front channel with more bass to my 5th and 6th channel, which is subwoofer? So when you put in any DSP, DSR1 included, you can do whatever you want with it. You set the crossover points. So in the setup for the DSR1, you're selecting how you're going to be running the 8 outputs. So for example, if you're just doing front rear sub, 1 and 2 are going to be front, 3 and 4 is bypass, they're not getting used, 5 and 6 is rear, 7 and 8 is the subwoofer. When it comes to the crossovers, you set them up any way you want. You can do band passes, high pass. They don't set anything. All it's doing is telling the unit that like you're going to need fader control. That's all it's telling you. It's not pre-doing anything. So you can adjust those things to do it anything. It doesn't matter. Sleet. Ugh. All right, we'll have fun with that. Every other day it goes up then down, up. Yeah, so it's those death throws. What's taking Kenwood so long and then on to get the 10.1 to come out? I don't know. Chips, screens, parts.
Exactly.
All of the above. I mean, we saw the new one that they brought to KnowledgeFest last week, and yeah, it's cool. We will be spending more time with them next weekend, or not this week coming up, but the week after when we go to Master Tech Expo. That's why we didn't put a lot of effort into Kenwood at KnowledgeFest, because we knew we'd have like 3 days with them. So we'll take a look at the new stuff. We did get a quick glimpse of the new 9 Series, the short chassis with the recessed. I'm going to try to rip the back off of it and see if we can see what that looks like. So it's pretty cool. Let's see what we got here. When you guys were doing the live video the other day, when you were doing the audio control tuning, what volume did you have the car stereo set to? So I'm not going to say 2/3, but it's usually somewhere in the 20s. It really depends on when you're listening to the car, where the power bend is. So like in a Ford, it's really like it ramps up like this, and then like the last 10% is just way louder. So you tend to go a little higher up on the volume so that you're tuning for the loud side. And that particular car, I think it was like 25.
Yeah, around 25.
Yeah, seems about right. Because I think it tapped out between 30 and there's like it's like 28 to 32 is where it tapped out, depending on what kind of music we were listening to. So about 25. You know, you want to make sure you have enough sound, but not. You want to make sure there's enough sound to read it on the RTA, but not too much sound to where you're just like baking the speakers. So, not that you would with pink noise, but you know. Good evening, gents. Fosgate R1200.1 R2. That is bass knob. Just takes the place of the gain control, right? No, it's actually a bass knob. It's an attenuated bass knob. So think of it like this: if you set your gain here, so if this is 0 and this is all the way up, and you set it like here, that means that the bass knob is just going to give you subwoofer range from this. So it's not really a gain. It's just here's min max. So it goes all the way to 0 and it comes up to wherever max volume is. That's it. It's not a gain control. If it was a gain control, you could set your gain all the way up, and then you'd have to work this up front. And then, of course, you'd just clip everything because you wouldn't be able to see when it's distorting and doing all other fun stuff. And it's not a gain control. We hear the audio double.
Echo.
Shouldn't be, because there's only one microphone. Oh, wait, you know what? Hold on. Maybe it's that. All right. See if that helps. Echo. There's reverb. It might have been Fernando's computer on. So we'll see what that does. See if that helps.
Yeah, I hear double audio.
Yeah. Let's scroll down here to the end. Fixed. Okay, there we go. Car gift in the house. What's going on? All right, real quick, before we get dug deep into this and have all kinds of fun, let's do one thing first, and that is, of course, pay for the show, and that is going to be this guy right here. Oh, wrong one, but you get the point. Let's go back to this. Audio Control. That's right, audiocontrol.com. You can still get in on the promo code. I think we have maybe a week left to do this. So if you're interested in picking up your Epicenter Micro, that's right, the Epicenter Micro that is, I got it. I had it.
Yeah, the Epicenter Micro.
Yeah.
They just released. You can go get it. If not, you can order it. And you got to type the 5-star free hat in the end of the checkout and
the promo code.
Promo code, yes. And,
so it is available, and it's like they've changed the website, so now it doesn't even bother to say available. It's just you can just order it. So it's like the love affair is gone.
It's done.
But if you want to get a free hat and you're interested in ordering it, go use promo code 5-star free hat while supplies and time last. So make sure you head over there and do that. Like I said, I think this is the last week for that.
Yeah. Car gift. What's up?
Christian loves his. All right. Now, here you go. Plug in. As you guys know, we went there to KnowledgeFest. We had a wonderful time. We got a lot of content that at some point we're going to get to, hopefully sooner rather than later. And we wanted to share with you some of the people that we got the opportunity to meet. Yeah, you're on 9.
Okay.
Or 8. You're on 8.
Yeah. All right. So right there.
All right. So we took some pictures this year of people that we met. That way, when we talk, we could talk to you and show you some of the people. And of course, some of the people we got to meet are friends of the show that we get to talk to in the comments every now and then. And they'll pop up and we'll say their name. We took pictures with them so that you guys would be able to know who they are. And of course,
who's in the industry?
One of them is a rock star.
Oh, yeah.
The first one is by far the biggest rock star out of them all. You guys all know who she is because I just said you know who she is. It kind of narrows it down. All right, I'm going to do away with his banner for right now.
Yes.
And we'll switch over to camera 8. And there she is. I'm gonna add this on because we can do that.
I can see that. Yeah.
Here she is. This is Natasha from Morel. If you can tell by the little Morel next to her hair there on her shirt.
Yeah.
She was there showing off Morel with Casey, of course, because
Did
Did
you take a picture with Casey?
I don't think I took a picture
with
Casey.
Wow, man.
I know, it was pretty funny. So if you ever have called Morel or anything like that, Casey doesn't answer the phone. Well, you're getting Natasha, and she's the one. All right. Moving on. This is Mr. Brandon Green from the Car Stereo Shop.
That's right.
MECP Master Technician and guy with beard.
And guy with
beard for sure.
This is Justin.
Now, Justin, for those of you that have watched the show before, and I have above the laser, I have that Orion Beast.
Yeah.
This is the gentleman that sent it to us. He was in there checking things out, wasting money, drinking and gambling, and having a good time. Yeah. I didn't get to see him to see if he learned anything.
He's also an IASCA judge.
Yes, he is an IASCA
judge. So, yeah, pretty cool. I was able to talk to him, and pretty good guy. There you go.
These guys, you guys might recognize back in the day when Anthony used to work for Audio Systems. There's Junior and Jack of Audio Systems.
Yep.
Cool guys, definitely cool guys out in California. If you get the opportunity to stop by,
good work.
Junior is one hell of an installer for sure.
God, yeah, crazy fabricator, that's for sure. There's Marcus.
Marcus is one of the Kenwood trainers. He works with Seth, who we'll be spending a bunch of time with not next week, but the week after.
Yeah.
He was there with his wife.
Yeah.
Elias. We mentioned he pops up in the feed quite a bit on the Facebook side. He works for HKI, which is Tommy who? Yeah, anyways.
Yeah.
Elias is one of their outside sales guys.
Yeah.
Just an all-around nice guy. There we go. We got the whole crew here. So John Brettel, also known as Mr. Meshman. Jason Kranick's there in the center is Mr. Kingpin from Kingpin University out in Vegas. And then Christopher McNulty, or as we just call him McNulty, who is now
Electromedia.
Works for Electromedia, answers the phone. He is tech support. So anytime you have a question with Electromedia, you're going to talk to that guy.
That's right.
Jason Cook is the Sales Pro of the Year. Previous Sales Pro of the Year, I should say. All around great guy.
Yeah.
I can't. Columbus Car Stereo is who he works for.
There you go.
Pulled that one deep. This was just a picture of opening day.
Yeah.
They did things a little bit different. Chris Cook, the head of the MEA, got up and just kind of explained how the weekend was going to go, got everyone excited, and then let them loose on us for us to teach the first class.
This is Jay's Alarms in California. That's his son.
Jay's a pretty cool guy. Jay was bored one day, and he said, you know what? COVID's going on. I got nothing else better to do. I'm just going to drive across the United States. So he packed a suitcase, hopped in his car, and drove Forrest Gump style all the way to the other coast.
Yeah.
Got bored over there, turned around, drove down the coast, and then he made his way back through California via a little place called Clearwater, Florida. Stopped in for a couple hours and hung out with us. Yeah. Super cool guy.
Yeah.
I still have his shirt. It's nice.
I still have a shirt, yeah.
Adam Devine. This guy works out of Naples, Florida. He was also our trusted tech this year. Really cool dude. Has a really nice store down there in Naples if you're in that part of the world.
Yeah. Yes. There you go.
What was that?
That's Mr. Dean.
That's me teaching the class.
That's teaching the class. And
there she is. She's the winner. We'll show you little pictures of what we did in this class here in a minute. Who wants to participate? That's right. This was an active thing. We made sure that everyone was involved in this class. Anyone that wanted to do it, raise your hands. That's right. We had a good time. Audio Dynamic. Two
Dynamics.
guys. Yeah. So we after a couple pictures, we finally realized we should probably take pictures of their name tags so we knew who we were taking pictures with. So
yeah.
I wasn't thinking when I took this one. So I apologize to those guys. Really cool dudes. And if you're in the area, check it out. Mr. Sound.
Mr. Sound.
This guy was a fun guy. I got to check out his video for
installer.
It's top 50.
Yep.
And really, it was. I think he's a single guy as far as runs a single store shop. He may have another guy now, but like lasers and CNCs and like I was kind of blown away. I was like, holy crap! Yeah man. Here we go.
They do. Nice job.
Josh from Audio Electronics. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember those. Their hats. Those guys were everywhere.
I like it. Yeah, I like his hat. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Mike
from the Sound Factory.
Yeah.
Basically, if you came up and took a picture with us, we were taking a picture with you.
Yeah, pretty much.
So keep going.
All right.
And there she is. She is the winner from what is it? What's the name of the store? I can. Is it something Tint? Tint World. Oh, it's Tint World. Jesus. She works at Tint World. There's like 95 of them now. So good luck at finding her.
Yeah.
She attended our class. I'll show you the pictures, and you guys can try to figure out which one was hers. But she was the winner. Next Level Customs checking in.
That's Next Level Customs. Yeah.
DC
Auto. What DC Auto?
Look at you, man. It's like they're a little kid.
Well, I mean, everybody's.
Is that Junior in the background?
That's Junior in the back.
That's Junior in the background.
That's Ed in the back. Yeah.
Oh, Lake Town Speed of Sound. There they are. There's the whole crew, man.
That's the whole crew.
These guys populate my Instagram feed like it's nobody's business, man.
This is the guys that do also really nice clean wire.
And let's be honest, he's just got really good hair.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like it.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was like, just go away. Boogie Bagger Stereos. Yeah. Nice. What's happening there?
So Mike does just motorcycles. That's what they do.
Well, it's Bagger Stereo.
Yeah, pretty much. And then we have George from Mobile Works.
I tell you what, hang on to those questions, guys, and we'll try to go back through those.
Yeah.
So just give it a minute there. And so we got Eric from Performance Sound Connection.
Yeah.
Moving on. Dave Kaz. Dave Kaz works out at Titan. Dave Kaz I've known for years and years and years. He's been all over the place. He just moved to Tennessee. He works with our good friends now at Titan, who were retailers of the year this year, as well as head salesman there is a guy, or I don't know if he's the head salesman, but he's the head of something. His name is Donnie, and we've been friends for a long time. Dave is now there and looks like he's having a good time.
Yeah.
There were Best Buy guys there. There was a bunch of them.
They were, yeah.
Yeah, there was. So I just, there was a couple tags that I did. Not everyone made the cut for pictures, but yeah, no, there were some Best Buy guys there. Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, you didn't say her name.
I'm sorry. That's Marilu from the Sounds, Tint and Sound.
And it's and here's something you guys should know about her. She's the itch, man. She's the salesman. She's the installer. She's the head tech. She answers the phones. Yeah. She does everything. She's an all-in-one. Fernando met her previous, and I, of course, when we were at SEMA, Mr. Jeff Smith introduced the two of us. She's really cool. We hung out with her a lot of fun there for sure.
Yeah.
And there he is, Mr. Biscuit, who we've often referred to, who was just on the show, as a matter of fact, from Traffic Jams up in Georgia. Needs to cut his beard. Agora Auto Sounds, Mr. Jaime.
There you go. It's Jaime.
Jaime, we spent some time together.
Yeah.
Cartoons Inc., Dalton. Okay, I want you to understand something. He's about a foot taller than me. I am standing up on my tippy toes. That's why I look like I'm pinching one out right now, because I was trying to get as tall as I could to stand next to him.
Well, you should say go down a little bit.
No, it was just easier for me to stand on my toes. I loved Chris. Chris wore the best shirts all weekend.
Yeah.
Like Mr. Wonderful. He works for NVS with Mr. Carlos Ramirez, but he by far had the coolest shirts out there. It just fit the guy. He just walk in the room, big old Mr. Wonderful on his shirt, and you're just like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
There he is again, Mr. John Brettel, Meshman. So he's worked in shops in Georgia, and now he just does like freelance laser work. So he's the guy when it comes to like you need like grills or something unique done on the laser. You go to meshman.com and he will either make it for you and or design it for you. So if any of you guys are interested in getting some like really intricate or awesome or just anything done on a laser, this is a guy you can contact, meshman.com.
Yep.
And I think it's themeshman.com. And he will design it and send it to you and gladly bill you for it.
Yeah, of course.
Dave, Audio Mobile.
Yes,
great guy. Bought a DSR. I'm sorry, I don't know why I call it DSR. Yeah, IRTA2.
Yeah. So in the back we have Mel.
Oh yeah, there's Mel.
And then like
no, that's okay. There's no pointer. There's Mel. There's Arturo.
It's right there.
Oh no, that's Mel right there.
Mel right there, and Arturo.
Yeah. I got a 2-4.
Yeah. All right.
Oh. There we go.
Bone
there again.
Automobile, the same thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
They bought a big laser while they were there too.
Yeah. That's what you told me.
He bought a big ass laser.
This is Ricardo.
It's like a stealth shot of Ricardo. Monster by Rangel out of Mexico City.
Yeah. So.
For those of you guys don't know the guy in the middle, that is Andy Waymeyer, Mr. Audiofrog. Getting him to take a serious picture, you're not going to get it, man. He was wearing the coolest shoes this weekend too. He had on SpongeBob and Patrick shoes.
Yeah.
Of course, I had to get a picture of that to send to Haley. Mr. Keith over there on the end, he took 3 dealer awards. If you guys caught the live show we fed of the dealer, also a really awesome guy out of Canada.
Yes.
We had the opportunity to we went out to dinner with him, and it was a blast to talk to a really cool guy. It's nice getting able to spend some time with these guys. And he was also nice enough he was kind of feeling weird. And he and I sat in his car and jammed out for a little bit, which was really nice until they kicked us out so that other people could listen to it. But I was like, it was fun. We were having a blast.
Kicked me out from my own car.
Yeah, I know, right? Andy is a legend. And if there are those of you guys that are going to Mobile Tech Expo, depending on our Master Tech Expo, Wednesday, he's doing a class that anyone can go to. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, he and I are going to be doing our class in the track that, if you signed up for that particular track. Tune time, steering alarms. Mike is a cool guy, man.
He is a really cool guy.
Every time we get to see Mike, he just lights up the room.
Yep.
He comes in. He always grabs you on the shoulder. And he's like, what's going on, guys?
So I was walking around with the camera and everything. And I was hungry. I was super hungry. I don't know where you are. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to buy some fries or whatever. So I get to there and I ask for the food. And Mike is like, no, don't worry. I pay for Fernando's food. And I'm like, here we go. Thank you, Mike. He's like, don't say nothing to Dean, okay? So that was good. Hang on.
I'm hanging. Showtime Audio, Alex, another Beard Brigade right there. Yeah. Great guy.
They are in Chicago, so
got a heck of a crew. All right, and there we go. Exclusive audio.
Yeah, that's Juan and Darlene.
Yeah, Darlene. That's them. They were really cool. They came up to us and like, can we please get it? And we're like, of course.
They just opened a shop in the middle of COVID.
Yeah.
And decide to like, let's go for it. And yeah, they doing good. So
cool.
Yeah.
Alex.
That's the speaker box.
Speaker box. That's right. She came up to Fernando and was like, she was so excited to meet Fernando. Way less excited to meet me, of course, but way super excited to meet you.
Oh no! I mean, in the end of the day, she was.
Now she's the general manager of Speaker Box.
Yeah.
So she runs the place, man. It's pretty cool.
It's funny because she was crazy. She was thinking like, we don't know her. I came here and I said, Dean, look who's running for top 20.
Yeah.
Top 20 salesman of the year and everything. So we watched the video and everything. She's like, no, you not watch my video and everything. I'm like, of course we watch it. So yeah, that's it. Oh.
And there he is, Mr.
One
Brian
and only.
Mitchell.
Yeah.
That's what he showed up to the awards in. Fred is in the back carrying his actual clothes. So
that's the bodyguard.
Yeah, and of course there's Chewy.
That's Chewy. That's it.
And there's the winner, Adam Devine, with his that was neat.
Isai from Lake Town.
Yeah,
Speed of Sound.
And Adam with his
award,
green tie as always when he dresses up to match his colors.
Yeah,
and he won our Trusted Tech Award.
That's it.
We're done.
That's over.
That's it. Done. Okay, let's go back. Thanks for everyone that was there, and thank you guys for hanging with us as we kind of walk you through. Now, this was a good question I wanted to come back to. Franco asks, "Hey Dean, if you have a DMA10, do you need a CC1 or just a DSP for crossover? Thanks." You do not need a CC1. One of the nice things about doing digital DSP, whether it's a DMA10 or anybody's DSP, you just type in what you want for a crossover point. So there's no dials, there's no anything. So yes, if you just get a DSP, the need for a CC1 disappears. There's absolutely no need for a CC1. It isn't going to help you do anything. So there you go. Answers that question. Thank you. I wanted to go back to that. I love watching you guys. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Jamie installing my system. April. Can't wait. There you go. You guys carrying a little conversation there in the background.
Yeah.
All right. So
thoughts on the F1 status?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, all right. So let me put it to you like this. There is nothing on the face of the earth, anything like an F1 status. There is physically no way for you to build what they have done for any money in the world, unless there is no other piece of equipment like their DSP and the processor that they have inside of it and everything and how it works. A lot of people felt like, oh, I just want to buy this, I want to buy that. You can't. It's a fully contained system.
It's like you're not buying a car with two wheels.
No, you have to buy the whole thing.
Right.
I enjoyed the heck out of it. I've said we had Steve. Let me see this. We had Steve Brown.
Brown
give us the tour of it.
Give you the tour.
And I was blown. No,
All right.
I was blown away.
Why?
Just because it was just to hear the technology that went into it and the amount of effort that Alpine has put into this. It's pretty awesome. I mean, it is pretty awesome. Am I going to sit here and say like, oh my God, like it was pinkies out the whole way? Why? No. It was a car stereo. It was made to sound awesome. It is well above what most people are ever going to need in a car audio. That is for sure. I mean, but that's not to say you don't want to buy it, or you don't want to own it, because it's definitely going to be a piece of history. You're going to be like you're going to be like one of a handful of people that have this thing in your car.
All right.
Hi,
Mom.
it's one of those things where there's two types of people when you think of the F1 status. The people that hate it and say they can do something or it's too much money or blah, 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 pick a thing. And there's the people that understand the benchmark that it is and what they've accomplished.
Well, no, I don't think they hate it. I think they expect something different, that they don't know what to expect when you become and say, hey, listen, I want $35,000 for this system. It's like, oh, it must be like crazy loud or something like that. I don't know what they expecting. You know?
I don't either. Do you think Alpine's new head units will work on restyle kits? No. They're
cool though. Like they're really cool.
No, there's nothing about them that will fit. Like if you got an old restyle, time to sell the car, because these are not the only restyle that's even close to. They only make the Jeep now, and there again, it's a redone high-end screen. So
no, that one, this is in your opinion, in the top right there.
In your opinion, what would you?
What will be the best kicker setup in a 2004 Grand Cherokee? Using a Pioneer 8600.
I mean, buy some. Best kicker setup. I mean, if you want get some KS.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You know, get some KS, get some of the Marine amplifiers, because those are the amplifiers that are available and they're way cooler. So get the 3.5s for the dash if it'll fit. That might be a 2.5 inch, so don't get that. Get the tweeter. So maybe get a set of KS 6.5 components. You could actually get 2 sets of KS 6.5 components, because the higher end 6.5 components can be made into a tweeter. Pick up the 4-channel amp or 5-channel amp, depending on how much bass you want. But yeah, just pick up some nice KS.
Did you answer this one?
I did not.
Pretty sure.
How do I set the gain for distortion without SMD if a multimeter? How? Thank you from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. So there's another way to do it. It's called setting electrically, and electrically allows you to do the math so that you can figure out your output power. So, for example, you can go to kicker.com, and in the education section, they have this cool piece of paper right here. And on it, it has all your ohm loads / how much power you have. So, for example, let's say you have a 50 watt by 4 amplifier. You know it's 50 watts by 4. You have a digital multimeter, set it to AC. Play your test tone track. So it's gonna be 1,000 hertz test tone track. You're going to play it, let's say -5 dB, 1,000 hertz test tone, which on the Kicker site you can download these tracks too if you don't have access to them. If you're gonna be running it at 4 ohm, that's 14.4 volts of output. You can dial that amp into. Just set the gain with the digital multimeter. We do have videos on how to do this, but set the gain until it sees 14.14 volts. And now that amplifier is putting out 50 watts at 4 ohms. Now, you're not going to be running it to the ragged edge of like, oh my God, am I getting maximum power out of this thing? Oh yeah, you're not. But that's okay. You're still getting 50 watts out of it. And even with the even with the DD1, you may only get, let's say, 5 watts more out of the amplifier. You may not get any more. You may not even get this. Like, this might not even work. Like, if the amp sounds way too loud, go back to 0 dB and reset it again at 14.4, because you have to assume that the amplifier you have is a true power amplifier, meaning it's really 50 watts. If it says it's 50 watts, but it's 35, well, then you're going to be clipping the hell out of the system. But as you turn the volume up, you'll know that. You'll be like, oh, yeah, that doesn't sound right. And in which case you can go back and turn the gain down. But yes, you can find this whole chart on Kicker's webpage, and it's just fast math, so you don't have to sit there and do math. But if you'd like to do math, you can head over to Dean and Fernando's Car Stereo Clips, look for the fundamentals tab, and we have a whole fundamentals thing. Hey, hold on, before you go on, there's something we need to do.
Okay.
Get your finger off the mouse for a second. We can just do away with that. All right, hold on. We'll come back to you. Let's put this banner across the bottom here. And now we'll go back to here. For those of you that weren't here at the beginning of the show, if you'd like to pick up the tool to make your job better, make your job awesome, and make it a cool installer, pick up an iRTA2, which is an electrical RTA 2-channel. Allows you to actually see what's coming over the wires. It will give you the ability to solve most of the questions you ask us, because you can just plug in and see what's happening. So yes, moving on. Next question.
All right. He says, do you guys use any other acoustical RTA other than the DMRTA?
For a final tune on a car right now, the DMRTA is the best one for, yes, that's the one we use. Electrically, previous to the IRTA2, we were using the Phonics PAA3, PAA3X, and the Minimalizer ML1.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Okay.
But I mean, we have the big 35 whatever from Audio Control also, but I don't want to dig that out just to do that. But yo, the DMRTA is what I use. We also have Andy's the Audiofrog mic that you can use with with your laptop, which is great because you can get it all. Yeah, REW. You can get it all for $200. It's really nice. Oh, another RTA we do use also is the iTest mic. We like to use the iTest mic a lot when we just need like quick down and dirty, because I can just plug it into my iPad, put the mic where it needs to go, and see what's going on. I don't have to pull out laptop and all that other stuff. So if you're trying to build like the ultimate portable rig, like Mr. Brian Mitchell does, when he travels, he carries two things in his suitcase. He carries an IRTA2 now, as well as the iTest mic. And with those two devices, he can do whatever he needs to do in a car.
All right. Any ideas why I get a buzzing sound when the doors are closed and the windows are up? When I roll a single window down about 4 inches or so, or open the door, it goes away. It's a 2021 Ram.
Because you have ANC. It's automatic noise canceling that's built into the car. It needs to be bypassed in order for you to not get that buzzing noise. To do that, you can go to PAC. PAC makes a T-harness that goes into the ANC module. The ANC module is located either underneath the driver's seat, looks like an amplifier, or it's located up in the dash next to or above the emergency brake.
And it's PAC Audio now.
PAC-audio.com.
Yeah.
It is just a regular T-harness. You plug it in, unplug it, and just boom, magically gone. Bye-bye. So that's what you're getting. The reason why it goes away when you crack the windows is because your windows are down. It's not going to try to cancel the noise anymore.
I don't know what it's.
That's okay. I don't have to find it. It's. I mean, if you really want to know the model number, hold on. It's called an ANC-CH01. ANC-CH01.
You're the man.
And it's just that. It's just a harness that goes in.
It's a T-harness.
It's T-harness. Just solves the problem.
High five, Edgar.
It's funny when you buy the Sub Pro, it comes with all that stuff, but if you buy the Amp Pro, it doesn't. Because they assume that if you're going to do the Amp Pro, you're going to bypass everything. Yeah. But yeah.
What RCAs do you typically use, and how do you deal with the
excess length
when doing it? Clean wire installs.
We typically use Stinger. The most popular one we use out of that is the 4000 series. And we do some creative things with the RCAs. The other thing, too, is we don't bring the RCAs from the front of the car to the back of the car. We wire everything up on the bench and then bring it forward into the front of the car. I have way more ability to do away with the XX length at the front of the car than I do trying to deal with it and bundle it up in the back next to the amplifiers and where it can get noisy and all that other fun stuff. But it's back to front instead of front to back. Need help.
I need help. I have an audio control DQ, DX, DSP, audio control epicenter, and a sub amplifier. All three have audio control knobs. Do I use all three knobs in my system?
No, you're going to need two of those knobs. I would use the DQ DX knob because that knob gives you the ability to turn on and off the EQ in the DQ DX. And you're going to need the epicenter knob so you can have the ability to control the effects. The DQ DX should also be able to control the output for subwoofer. I believe that's a jumper on the inside of it. Now, if you're not worried about turning on and off the EQ, then run the sub knob. All three of them use the same wire. It's just a matter of which one you want to plug into. So the phone cable is identical for all three. Figure out which combination works, but you're going to need at least two because the epicenter is going to be by itself. Dean. Jamie,
did Jaime get an IRTA2 from you? Was thinking about buying one and a wire ruler for him if he didn't get one yet.
All right, hang on. Because he actually reached out to me last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and was like, I want to buy one. And I was like, yeah, do this because you want to know. And no, he did not order one.
Yet?
Yeah, he hasn't ordered one yet.
There you go.
So
just don't tell him.
Yeah.
Just buy it.
No, he hasn't got it yet.
Buy an IRTA2 and get entire to win a Moscone component system. That was good. I mean, if you have the component system and you're gonna send it to them,
yeah,
right? That was good.
So yeah, no, we were at KnowledgeFest. We were giving away a wire ruler because the wire rulers we sell through Mobile Solutions, so we don't actually have access to those here.
No,
so we can't sell them, and Mobile Solutions is not selling our piece. But if you do want to pick up a wire ruler, you can go over to Mobile Solutions. God, I know, right?
Seriously. Are you guys going to the show by the MEA
in Orlando?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
I mean, it's right here.
That's gonna be the easy one, man. I mean, we just drive over and call it a day.
I don't like it because we're not going into the airplane.
I'm kind of happy because we're not going into the airplane. It's a little bit cheaper. You know, we'll spring for first class.
All right.
Any of the new Orion amplifiers still worth buying since they're sold to a different? I have not looked at any of the new ones. I haven't done any research on them, so I have no idea. Let's turn off the banner ad.
Turn it on?
Yeah,
okay.
Let's turn that off because I think everyone's got the idea of that. Go back to the comments. Hey, real quick before we go too crazy here, as promised, I wanted to go ahead and shut off that comment. So these were the pictures from Vegas that we took, and what we did is we ran to Walmart and bought a little car. It was a little 124 scale car, and then I had Haley make me stickers for it before we left. I just had her print me a bunch of different sizes because we didn't know what size the car was going to be, and so we had people take the pictures, and then I critiqued them to kind of explain what they did and didn't do right. Like this was one, this was another, and this was another. All three took the same picture. I was like, come on, guys, a little originality here would probably be a good idea. This one was just kind of a weird focus. The wire ruler is hiding the amount of stuff that's in the back. So this one kind of turned out cool, but yeah, they did some weird focus stuff as well as there was too much in the back. But the winning shot that everyone voted on, we had nothing to do with it, was this. Everyone picked this as the winner. So she got to keep the car, as they say. She got a car.
She got a car for free.
But we'll be doing that. And so we'll be in Dallas and we'll be in Orlando, and we'll be doing that there too, with a different car, of course. And we'll sticker it up and give it away. So it's kind of fun. We just needed something cool to do.
They use the wisdom. They all wrong.
Okay. Really what had happened was we went to Walmart. There was like 2 cars on the whole aisle.
Yeah.
And there was the orange Mustang, and I only had black and silver stickers.
This one was the best.
And that was the best car out of the bunch to pick.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted something cool and plastic and, just bigger and whatnot. And it ended up being that. I was kind of like, oh, this sucks. After Christmas or something.
Hey, Chris. That was great class. So
yeah, and Alpine Chris was there.
Alpine Chris was there, yeah.
Yeah, he was so excited because a lot of his people were there. So he was like, man, it's great. We're getting good pictures all weekend.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of fun. The funny thing was I went into that class and I was like, I really didn't want to teach it.
Okay.
I just wasn't feeling it. you know, because I don't know, I just wasn't in the mood. And the audience or the class really turned me around on that. Everyone was receptive. Everyone was like, dude, down for what we had to say. And that got me excited. So by the time, you know, it was like right away, everyone was like, man, I want to be here. Plus there was a lot of people there, which is nice. Cause I mean, considering what it's been for the last couple of years, it's kind of boring.
Yeah.
But we had like 70, 71, 72 people there.
72 people. So
it was really cool. I was excited. It was like 9 o'clock on a Friday, which is like the worst class. So yeah, it was fun. What do you think about the new Audiofrog amps?
What are you thinking?
You mean this right here? That guy? What do I think? I think if you drop this on your toe, you'd probably like have to cut your toe off. These things are monsters, guys. Let me tell you what. This thing is a brick. Actually, it makes a brick feel light. It is packed full of goodness. We were talking with Andy this week about it. He's letting us borrow it, so we have to film the amp dyno and the unboxing and review everything next week. So you guys will get this. This is the 4-channel version of it. And it's a monster, man. I mean, it is. I'm super excited. I can't wait to hear it. But the one thing we can't do with this is take it apart. Like, we can't take the bottom off of it. We do have pictures, though, so we'll be able to show you the pictures. But the way this amplifier is designed is like most of the time when you design an amplifier like that, like it's the circuit board is in this like upside down. But they didn't do that in this one. The way it's designed for the shielding and the EMF. Electromagnetic field rejection, and it's not built like that. It's totally different style design, and yeah, I'm just excited to play with it. But it is, for the size, this thing is heavy. So yeah, and he had 8 of them in his car, which I sat and listened to. And if you ever get the opportunity to listen to Andy's car is one of the funnest cars. And I know that's not something you usually say, but his car is like one of the funnest cars to listen to. So,
yeah.
It just sounds cool.
Oh, where is it? Right there. Which river nuts do you recommend? If you go to the DNF tool drawer, you can find it. This is what we recommend because that's what we use in here every day.
Yeah.
So,
I just used my last 4 M6 nuts a minute ago.
Yeah, pretty much.
My nuts. Used all my nuts up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Go back. Was it? Wait. What? My dream car.
Where is it?
It says my dream car
and
for
audio
tailgate install would be a Chevy Express van.
Okay.
Banger. Yeah. My dream car is a Pinto. I mean, hey, everyone has to have dreams.
Somebody said this one is good. Hang on.
Pintos and beans.
I love that one. That's awesome.
That is good.
Fresno, California.
What's going on? What's Christian?
What's that? He said he want to listen to it.
Dude, we won't have it long enough for you to listen to it.
It's gonna be yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whirlwind. I mean, we're literally gonna have to, like, I think like Tuesday we have to do everything and get it in Fernando's car, and I think we're gonna be the only ones that get to listen to it. So it'll probably be in there until Friday maybe, and then it's got to come out so we can box it back up.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, we're just so backed up right now. How was Oscar's car? Man, let me tell you what. Oscar's car was a struggle, guys. It looked gorgeous. Mm-hmm. However, he literally just finished it. So, yeah, they had some moments with it. So,
I'm going to say, like, Jack was tuning it.
Jack from Audio Systems, who we showed just a minute ago, Jack and Casey spent a lot of time getting in there and tuning it up.
Yeah.
By the time I got to hear it, it was much better. Like, actually, by the time I got to hear it, they were done. They had it figured out. I gave them plenty of time because I think I came in Sunday morning at 9 to film it. Mm-hmm. So it sounded really good. But, God, those big-ass Pico tweeters, or whatever they're called, the Morels. Piccolo? Yeah, Pico, whatever, Pico de Gallo. The Piccolo tweeters are just, man, they're just like just giant softballs of sound,
right
just
there,
smacking you in the face.
The mid bass,
oh, give it to me.
Those 9 inches are.
Yeah, it sounded really
crazy.
Good. It sounded really good. It looked really good too. Yeah. I mean, he did a really nice job on that.
The trunk was nice.
I'm gonna yawn right now because I'm super tired. Is there a harness for the new 2022 Nissan Frontier? Not that I'm aware of. I was looking for a 2021 Nissan earlier today, and it said it's still the 7552.
Yeah.
Which it may be. It still might be a 7552, but as far as you'd need a 70. So you can pull it out, go to Metro, type in 70-7552, and see if the harness matches up. If it does, you're going to buy a 71 and a 70. You probably need two 70s, and they're both 75-51s on the ends. But yeah, and then you could probably make your own. Buddy Jesus.
Buddy Jesus.
I got my statue right over there.
Buddy Jesus want to buy you an iced tea.
Are you going to let me buy an iced tea during Master Tech Expo after class during social time? I will gladly take something with lemon or peach. Yes.
Iced tea on the rocks, please.
Water on that. Dude, let me tell you what. It was funny. It's funny you say that. We were both laughing about that because I don't know what it is about Vegas, but for some reason they always have the little tiny bottles of water, and it's like a joke. It sucks because it's like, okay, done, throw it away. And I don't know what they charge for them because people just hand them to me, which is great. But at some point during the night, I'm guessing they ran out, but Alex started showing up with cups with ice. And it was water with ice. I know, whoa, mind blown, but it was like...
It's like, I got my celebrity over here gets dying.
Oh, my, dude, let me tell you what. Once oh, God, it was so great because the air in those casinos, it's just like, it just sucks the moisture right out of your body, which is why my it's like, still kind of screwed up from it. But... oh, man, once I started getting water with ice, that was a whole nother level of enjoyment. But yes, okay.
Hey, guys, hybrids. Since hybrids don't have alternator in the 12-volt system, it's a little different. How do we size systems for power draw, etc.? So we don't stress the hybrid system or cause any problems.
Well, I can tell you right now, like if you look at any of Matt Schaefer's builds, which I feel like when it comes to hybrids, he's kind of the godfather, as it were, or the master of all when it comes to hybrids. Mm-hmm. And he's adding in battery. He's adding in a second battery into the system. If that's not something you want to do, then you're going to have to look at efficient power amplifiers, meaning go a little bit smaller, which is fine too, because you can get into some really nice efficient amplifiers. So for example, Helix has their line of small efficient, or Audio Tech Fisher as it were, has the match series amplifiers, which you can get like a 10 channel match series amplifier that's like this big and super efficient. You have, of course, the Rockford Mini T amplifiers. You have the Audison Forza and regular Prima amplifiers. And then you look at ARC has the PS850. These are all awesome amplifiers. Moscato makes the Atomo series, I think is what it is.
Atomo series.
Yeah, I think it's Atomo. Anyways, you'll see it's the only site for the name. So a lot of these manufacturers now have these really small, super efficient amplifiers. The one thing you do have to keep in mind is that when looking at speakers, you kind of got to match them up. So I know when you're doing a Prima system, you match them up with Prima speakers. But you kind of have to have like a realistic expectation of what you're trying to do. If you need a 2-ohm speaker to get the maximum power out of some of these amplifiers, like Blam makes a really high-end, nice 2-ohm speaker that will work on these.
Oh, yeah.
And then some of these other manufacturers that we've mentioned also make 2-ohm speakers. So it just depends on what you're trying to do. But if you're concerned about that, then, yeah, just look for something that's smaller and more efficient, and you can still get an amazing sound out of it. Just don't plan on putting like a, 3,000 watt sub amplifier without like batteries and stuff.
Hey, Dean, I took apart one of those remote bass knobs you hate. I will send you pictures.
Oh, one of those with the meters and stuff on it?
Which ones?
Yeah, the ones with the voltmeter and all that fun stuff. Oh. They're like really big, and I bet you that was fun. Yeah, send us some pictures.
If you have any wiring for SPL wall built.
Right, wait, if you guys have any wiring for SPL wall build, I'd be all over it. I haven't, I wouldn't mind doing one of those, like doing all that just because, but I know it would take me forever. All
right, so I talked to Mel.
Yeah.
And he's doing the SPL laser. And it's insane. He get out of work and he spends the rest of the night working on the blazer. It's a lot of work.
Yeah. Well, of course it is.
And I don't have 6 minutes left, guys. 6 minutes left.
Okay. All radios should have knobs that feel like the GS9. Well, I tell you, some of you guys are going to like that new Alpine knob that they make for the screen. I feel like some of you guys, that's going to be like, yeah, this is cool. Because you don't just, you can mount it anywhere, which is kind of neat. So, all right, go back.
I think it's today. Can you confirm
or debunk
the rumors that says the Kenwood preamp voltage is 2.5 volts per lead, not 5 volts? I was just told that this shop and the news to me, and he says I should be running a Pioneer. What?
Okay, so first things first. I believe we did some amp dynos a couple years back on the Kenwood preamp. So they're there if you want to see them, and they are 5 volts. The other thing that I can tell you is that the Kenwoods never clipped. So you got the full output voltage, and they never clipped, whereas a Pioneer always clips at 38. And the Pioneer is only a 4 volt. Keep in mind, either one of them, whether it's a 2.5 volt, 4 volt, it doesn't matter. They're putting out they're putting out plenty of power for you to go into an amplifier and not have to worry about overloading the gains or anything like that, causing a bunch of distortion and whatnot. But no, that's a false statement. That's a false statement for sure. I mean, yeah, that's kind of. I mean, if he says it's true,
trying to sell Pioneer instead sell pitch.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. It is.
Maybe he doesn't have the Kenwood.
No, he might not.
It's like,
and that's
hey,
all
I'm gonna sell you this.
I mean, it's bad. I guess it's like, I'm gonna lie to you about this, but I guess it's okay to be like, I don't know. That's some shady crap. I wouldn't even buy anything from those guys. I'd move on.
Yeah, no kidding.
In there again, it says it depends which Kenwood deck it. Well, no, if it says it's 5 volts, it's 5 volts. If it's not a 5 volt deck, then it's a 2 volt deck. I mean, don't get me wrong. Kenwood makes radios with 2 volts output.
Yes.
But guess what's not on the box? A sticker that says 5 volts. So, I mean, just like Pioneer makes a 1 volt output.
Yeah.
And they don't brag about it. They don't go, hey, look, we only have a 1 volt output. No, but if it has 4 volts, it's going to be 4 volts. I mean, most of these manufacturers are really consistent on this. Like, I didn't see any issues. Like, when we did all those testings, that was, dude, Alpine was the one that was like, it's done. Like, that ILX 107, we were like trying to get just a little bit. No, it's like, you got nothing.
You got nothing.
You get exactly what we say it is.
Pretty much. That's it. Crossovers.
Oh yeah.
What?
No, Oscar is flushing the high 10 and the the Viper Dash. I mean, that's pretty cool. That would be nice because that Viper Dash is ugly as sin. So, is that it? Chocolate raisins or almonds? Chocolate raisins.
Chocolate raisins.
Almonds
I love.
Suck.
I still eat almonds. Chocolate raisins are good.
Yeah, and it's anything out there. All right, guys, listen. Oh my gosh, what do you know? That's the end of the show. Fernando's got this on there. Oh, not that. You give this. This is coming up in 8 days. We'll be at the MasterTech Expo. It's sold out, so there's nothing left to do as far as other than be like, damn, I should have bought tickets and gone.
Oh, dude.
I'm pretty excited.
You missed out, bro.
You totally missed out. But don't worry if you missed out. We'll be there with Kenwood. We'll be going live at some point, telling you. Hopefully we'll have enough time to get around and do a tour of the show floor. This is going to be a unique event for us because we've never done it before. We don't know what kind of time we'll have. We don't know if we'll be able to get away from the booth. But if you are there, stop by the Kenwood booth. We'll be in one of the 4 designated areas showing off the cool stuff that we're putting together, our presentation for them. And that'll be fun. I can't wait. I'm excited. Hey, not that page, this page. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. Hey, if you're interested in having the coolest tool in the world to just know everything there is to know about car audio, not really, but really it's the coolest tool in the world if you're trying to figure out what kind of sound is coming out of your system. This is an electrical RTA. It is the IRTA2, which allows you to do 2 tests. And if you have no idea what it is, scroll up, please.
No idea what you're doing.
Make sure you watch some of these videos here, and that'll fill you in and get you all set and ready to go and make you so cool. And then my shirt that I wore this week that everyone's like, oh, that is so cool, is this, which is the Do You Even Zip Tie, Bro? I had this on. I can't tell you how many people walked up to me and said,
yeah,
Dean, that's your shirt. And then Jamil. Yep. From
Traffic Jams
with Biscuit had on his Jeff Smith shirt.
Yeah.
And that shirt is just the right color to where you can see that a mile away. Because I picked him out. Like, I go, damn, that's the shirt.
Yeah.
So, and of course, Brian was there wearing his Brian Mitchell shirt. But yes, if you're interested in picking up any swag from 5 Star, and I am going to come out with the Natasha shirt. That's coming from Morel. I don't know how we're going to sell it, but we're going to figure it out because hi, Natasha. Anyways, you can find all that at dnfswag.com. That's dnfswag.com.
Thank you so much for watching, guys.
It's been Saturday. Hey, listen, you guys go out, go forth, be merry, have a great weekend. We'll see you back here Monday. We have a normal week next week as far as live shows go, so we'll be here Monday. We'll be here Friday for the news. We'll be back Saturday to wrap up the week, and then we're off Sunday, man. We hop on a plane Sunday morning, and we'll be gone Monday, Tuesday. We get back in the install bay Thursday. I can't promise that I will wrap up the install diaries. I really, really, really want to get those videos edited for you guys. I'm going to try my damnedest to do it. We just have a ton of work to do before we leave, and I just don't know if I'm going to make it happen. But,
yeah.
Hey, listen, after this is all over, I'll make it up to you guys somehow. We'll come out with some cool stuff, but we're going to have a lot of amp dynos, a lot of in-car stuff to watch. So just bear with us. Maybe go back and watch some of the older ones just for a change. Like, just dial back through the list. That'd be awesome, just to keep those viewer numbers up. I mean, there's 2,000, almost 2,000 videos up there. So
yeah, I mean,
there's got to be something you can go dig back through and just watch over again.
Dean and Fernando car stereo clips.
Or just head over to Dean and Fernando's car stereo clips and watch some of the
all the stuff
fundamentals
in there.
Yeah, lots of fun stuff to watch. But yes, I'm gonna try my hardest. I can't promise you anything though, because man.
Yep. See you guys see you guys on Monday.
See you guys on Monday. You guys have a great night as always. We'll see you later next time.
Bye.
Bye. All right. This did this to me the other day. I know. It's like, I hate this. All right. See ya.